Let's talk about your business lease or any commercial real estate in a business sale. There's 4 points I want to make today. First, as part of the valuation process for your business before we would take it to market, we will review your lease. We're looking for a couple key things here. First, to understand if it is or is not at a market rate. Second, the duration. The duration's important as because some business sales, if a lender is involved, the duration's going to have to be extended out, or there's at least going to need to be an option to extend the lease. And then the third big thing we're looking at here is the assignability or transferability clause in the lease. I'm looking specifically at that language and the requirements from the landlord. Second, when would we notify a landlord in a business sale? Of course, not at the beginning, before we have a buyer and before we've agreed to a price and before we have a purchase and sale agreement. Typically, or almost always, a landlord is not notified about a business sale until after we have an executed purchase and sale agreement for your business. That means we have a buyer and you have agreed to terms and price with that buyer, and both parties, buyer and seller, have signed the purchase and sale agreement. Only when we have an executed purchase and sale agreement will we notify your landlord, and we'll walk you through that process, right? Third, what is needed for escrow or closing to actually get the deal done? The escrow or title agency is going to need either a lease assignment, right, to the buyer, right, to the buyer of the business, or a net new lease between the landlord and the buyer of the business. One of those two things is required to close a business sale. And then the last point I'd make is if you happen to own your real estate that your business is at, like, you're in a great position here because we can market your business such that you have the option to either sell the real estate with the business or enter into a lease, a long-term lease with a prospective acquirer. So there's a lot of flexibility and there's a lot of attractiveness to taking a business to market in that situation. Of course, it has financial and tax benefits for you as a seller too. I'm Ryan Hemmert at Washington Business Brokers.